giving a big, oh!
Hamlin
Kenny
around.
goes around. I bet that fender caused that right rear tire to go down. Logano in it again. This one's going to take the 48 of Jimmy Johnson out this time. Turn 3, watch this car just go around. You know that that's a tire that went down, had to be.
Hamlin has said on the radio he lost the right rear.
Well,
Joey, you know that any vibration when you're in a pack like this, especially when you're a rookie. Oh, there it goes.
In the middle.
Oh, no.
Austin
Oh,
Wayne
no.
Self upside down is the 45 of Majeski.
Let's hope he gets back on his tires here.
That thing's square on the roof. What a shame.
Ty Majeski and his truck comes to a stop.
You just know with all that movement, bouncing back and forth, sides and over.
I feel like this race is out of control. I don't know what you're thinking.
Rhodes in it,
Oh.
and there goes Rhodes. Contact.
Big right, come on, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up. Go straight, man. Come on straight. Keep coming straight. Keep coming straight. Get off the.
So many involved. Jesse Little, the 97.
Comes up right in front of Gregson.
Oh, wreck. And we got trouble. That's Jeb Burton. Austin Cindric around.
A lot of great cars right here.
Oh, no. Big hits, too.
We didn't have a big one in this race 1 year ago.
That's inside 10 to go at Daytona.
Yep,
That's all I can
everybody's
say about that.
pushing back and forth.
Blocks and stacks them up right here. 22 gets in the back of the 8, knocks him down. The rest is history.
Just kind of one of those stack ups.
But it's a block. A block stacked them up and created that, but that block was a necessity.
He's got a chance at it. There's not a lot of energy right now. They need to reform.
And there's a crash.
Very wreck I was telling you about.
Will we keep the green out or will they throw the caution? No caution yet for now. They're racing back. Gregson leads.
Yellow is out.
They're coming off of turn 4. There's the caution flag. It's over at Daytona.
Everyone's going to push. It's the last lap, and oh, it turns them
around. Yep.
Very similar to what we saw on the wreck right before this with Austin Cindric and Jeb Burton.
Here's the big one. Man.
Well, there goes half the field.
Sure does.
And it's Ryan Newman leading them around. Oh,
Jimmy Johnson's
Jimmy Johnson.
hopes in his final Daytona 500.
Kurt Busch.
10, he's going to push him all the way up to the 2, and they just, right before the 10 gets there, there's a little bit of movement, and that little bit of movement, when you make that much contact, turns your car right around. That's exactly what happened to Brad Keselowski and the 10 of Almirola. Well, that was just textbook by Denny Hamlin. Can he put the block on? Oh, car. Oh, 77.
Big right behind you.
That was Ross Chastain, got down on the apron, turned him sideways up the racetrack.
Straight into Ryan Preece.
Chase Elliott involved.
Another multi-car pileup. With 2 to go, we'll go to overtime. 77 right here.
Well, and I knew those cars were going to stall out. You can see right there, Ryan Preece sort of pushes Chastain down onto the apron. As soon as it gets down the apron, he loses control.
Ryan Newman off turn 4 for the final time. Blaney to the outside, to the inside. Here comes Hamlin up the outside.
Wow.
Crash into the wall, into the air. Goes Newman.
Upside down.
In a shower of sparks on his roof. Ryan Newman comes across the line, 4th. And comes to rest. Ryan Blaney finishing 2nd. Blaney tried the top side, tried to get low. Ryan Newman goes around, and the car goes to its roof, and here's the on-rushing Corey LaJoie picking it up and over.
Could something have happened to the right rear tire? Oh, man, just...
He started 10th. It worked his way to...
Trouble back straight away. Around goes the 47 on the very first lap. Ricky Stenhouse.
Still on the bottom. Oh, Stenhouse almost 4 wide at the very bottom, makes contact, sends him directly into that inside wall and then into that safer barrier.
And in that initial skirmish, one of those cars involved was Quinn Houff, who has never turned a lap here.
Those tires not build those air pressures up too much, and he's also, Jimmy Johnson going around.
Into the wall hard.
Unbelievable, our leader. Shaking his that did not work out for, Kyle Busch turns Chase Elliott.
Hard into the wall. And almost back up into traffic.
Clint Boyer getting pushed. Almost collects him.
Outside lane, moving to the front, and he pops the wall. Gregson around. Oh my goodness, what a hit for Tommy Joe Martins.
Total carnage. Saw Noah Gragson get loose underneath those cars. The rest was history.
Justin Haley.
Across that seam is just, the rest is history. Not a lot of damage out of Harrison Burton. I think he'll be okay right there.
Yeah, we'll go to Larry Mack as we see right here. The 88 really loose. 14's in the wall.
Boyer has hit it hard. And that will put us under caution at lap 97.
He's going to hop out. I don't know if that was something under the hood or just after he hit the wall. Could be a right front tire. This is parts of the racetrack, heavy loads. This is afterwards, but he went to go to the bottom of the racetrack and then it blew. Matt DiBenedetto had those elbows up. Already a wreck here.
No.
51 at Joey Gase, and then
Garrett
53,
Smithley.
yeah. Heavy contact. Probably knocked the fuel line off. That looks like goes to that high line. He just jumps over the edge. That's what I talked about. There's great speed and grip up there. And then unfortunately, I believe the 13, here comes Ty Dillon. Yeah, just had so much momentum coming off of turn 2, tried to avoid him. So you see the car jumps out, gets loose, basically jumped the cushion as we call it, and it's so slick up top there. Blaney does a good job not hitting anything. Well, it really looked like.
Keselowski trying Hamlin for 4.
Stenhouse, heavy damage. Big wreck. Tyler Reddick, Cole Custer.
Ricky Stenhouse.
Bowman.
He is having a hero or zero kind of week. And it's
comes off of turn 2. And he just makes contact with that left rear of the 47. I don't know if Stenhouse had to check up a little bit when he caught the 42 of Kenseth there, but just look to me like
He needed to. What a big break that is for Briscoe.
He is pulled away, and now trouble.
There we go. We said it, guys.
Herbst, Henry, hard into the inside wall. And the caution is out. And since the leader did not get back to the white flag, we will re-rack him and have double overtime. Man, you hate that for Michael Annett. Two of the JRM cars taken out.
That was an expensive lap for Dale Jr.
Riley Herbst did a perfect job on the start. Was able to get down
2 straightaways so I can make my move. And there's trouble. Big hit.
Is that Harrison Burton?
52, Cody Vanderwall, Harrison Burton involved, Joe Graff Jr.
Man, that was a big impact, guys. They just all stacked up, getting into turn 3 there. Yeah, we talked about everybody lifting kind of in the back of the pack, and it all stacked up too quick. Well, what happens is when everybody's running single file like that, the line starts being such a good pusher. I don't know that I want to leave it.
And there we go. Crash through the tri-oval. Justin Allgaier involved. Brandon Jones got a piece. This is the big one in Talladega. Saw Noah Gragson sliding through there.
I don't think Noah's cars really tore up at all. Just flat tires.
Control this thing? Yes, he can. First career victory at Talladega. It goes to Justin Haley. Here he is.
Man, Allmendinger gave Chastain a big push. He gave Haley a big push.
To the checkered flag.
Here's a look at the wreck.
Cesar Beccarella in the 90 with a hard hit. Brandon Jones you saw sliding down to the inside.
Chase Elliott, and everybody scatters. Several years ago, they paved that entire backstretch apron at Talladega, and it's a good thing they did.
Logano moves up in front of him while he's getting that push from Brad Keselowski. Brad, again, like we talked with Logano earlier, can't see what's in front of him. He's just pushing Chase Elliott. Chase tries to make some evasive action to go around the 22. Those bumpers connect and turns Chase Elliott right around. Here comes Austin Dillon. Makes contact with that right rear than the 9.
Wow, how did
William Byron? Here's Jimmy Johnson to the inside of the 38. John Hunter Nemechek. Oh, issue. Big crash. Eric Jones.
Jones hard into the wall, and that's Tyler Reddick right with him. And we are back to caution for the 5th time.
Inside wall.
They were battling for 13th. There was a slow car to the outside of Jones. Oh, and he just misses the Fitch inertia barrels there at the head end of pit road.
Start on the pole and find yourself all the way back.
Oh, and now the 45 of Majeski after some contact and a heavy hit. Majeski won the ARCA race here last year, but we had just mentioned what a great start he was off to here in this race.
Oh, look at this crash. Oh, no.
Rafael Lessard, and it is the 22 of Austin Wayne Self again, and the 4 of Lessard was in the grass at one point. Heavy hit.
That's intimidating, isn't it?
No practice, no problem. Austin Hill and Sheldon Creed.
Here we go.
And there is an incident in the first turn, just like you indicated, Mike, and we saw Stuart Friesen have that problem a year ago. And today it's Matt Crafton in the 88 and the 9 of Cody Robaugh. High side heading into turn 1, and Robaugh just...
No, Robaugh got hit by the 22.
Like Austin Wayne Self got into Robaugh.
And Robaugh did nothing wrong. Crafton didn't.
Big time. The 19 of Brandon Jones.
Yeah, it looks like Austin Cindric's behind him, but it's hard to tell if he got into him right there, Regan.
Maybe a little contact, if anything. You know, Brandon may have had to check up just a little bit as they got 3 wide right there. Austin.
Third caution of the afternoon, and another one of our key players. It's Harrison Burton.
Just inside another car. It just came right around on him.
That's a big hit.
I go back to what you said and all the safety. They were going to be pretty tight to be able to make it here on fuel, and there's trouble. Gregson around into Allgaier.
Cindric
What a
got
hit for Hemrick and Cindric as well. That's Mike Snyder on the outside of the 9 there.
We're going to see another replay of that from another angle.
So spin.
Michael McDowell had a great run here yesterday. Finished in the 8th spot, and he has used up the left side of that Mustang.
Well, yeah, that's a right rear tire that went down probably from that impact or that contact that he made. You see the right side already had some damage. Cut that right side tire down. Doesn't take much with these fenders, as flared as they are, to get in on the tire and cut that tire down. Wow, man, look at the front end bounce.
Spinner.
Oh, Christopher Bell.
Oh, he has torn that car up. All right, let's look for Christopher Bell in the 95. Already around. Yeah.
That's off the exit of the tunnel turn. And you know, there's an apron there where a lot of times if you're trying to make a pass, you can put those left sides on the apron that could rotate the car. He could have just heavy contact. Wow.
With 9 laps to go in stage 2, Kyle Busch
now that's
piles up his Camry. Kyle Busch was racing Ryan Blaney.
Jones hard into the wall. We heard him on the radio just moments ago responding to his crew. He said, "I'm all right," but you could tell he was trying to catch his breath. Flames rolling out from the right front of that car.
Oh boy, such a nasty angle into turn 3. One of the fastest parts of the racetrack for these guys, and you know, it's just, there's no practice. It's a green racetrack. It's incredibly abrasive. We've seen this.
And this is going to be a caution right here. Big hit again. This time it's Alex Bowman in the 88.
They're coming at him.
Oh boy. Wow. Again, a really hard hit there. Looked like the right front went down.
Hard
into the wall. Denny Hamlin from the lead slams into the wall. Again, we see a right side, right front failure, and Hamlin hard into the wall.
Down here if you can. Catch your breath.
By Denny Hamlin there. Great to see him climb out of the car.
Off into turn 1, and the right front goes. Showing some big impacts today.
Good for him. Stuck with his plan, right? Everybody was questioning.
Big crash. Caution is out. And Austin Cindric, for the first time in 2020, is a winner. He gets it done at Kentucky.
See him loose under him. His car on the outside got loose underneath of him, going for him. You're trying to make up time. You're out of time.
Jeez,
Last
what
lap.
a hit.
That is a shot right there. That car completely off the ground.
And that's, Mario Goslin.